Alright guys, it is time for Multipackmania. We are doing franchise packs. Now these don't contain all of the franchise, but we are looking to have packs that have a franchise or two on it. And there's a couple different ones on here. You got the Halloween franchise, you got the Wes Craven's Dracula franchise. I can't do one of the Hellraiser films because I've done that, and I believe I reviewed the Prophecy as well. But if I don't have that, I will review that one as well. If not, so this is the collection again. Thank you, Tristan, over at Collector Man, for this Echo Bridge package. Really enjoying Multipackmania. It's one of my favorite things that I've done so far this year. Very cool, along with Dollar Tree Theater and Wild Eye Wednesdays. So let's go ahead and see what we're going to do. We have a different method here. So let's go ahead and let's get a roll going here. So, alright. It's hard to do with one hand, folks. Alright, we got one. Let's see what it's going to be here. Looking for 1 out of 10. So let's see what that is. Alright. It is number 2. So, number 2. So we are going to be reviewing Halloween Resurrection. Halloween Resurrection tonight on Multipackmania. I'll be back with my review of Halloween Resurrection. Alright folks, I am back with our review of Halloween Resurrection. And Halloween Resurrection comes off this 10-pack, multi-pack. It is a Miramax 10-pack there, as you can see. Get a little bit of a close-up there. And with this particular film, it is approximately 90 minutes long. Came out in July of 2002. I was approximately 20 years old when this one came out. Not even old enough to have a beer. And I'm not going to talk too much about the beginning because I don't want to ruin the film, but I believe most of you know the beginning of this film. And the beginning of this film has a major part towards the ending of the first 8 films, as this is the 8th film of the franchise, and this is before the Rob Zombie remakes started to come out, and this before we had Halloween Kills, Halloween, and then Halloween Ends, which is going to be coming up in no particular order there, with Halloween, Halloween Kills, and Halloween Ends. By the way, those of you who are asking my opinion on Halloween Kills, I liked it. I liked it a lot. Anyways, we're here to talk about Resurrection. And saying aside from the first part of the film, I'm going to bypass that because I do not want to spoil that for anybody. But what you have here is you have a group of students who are being basically taught by Busta Rhymes, who goes by the name of Freddy in the film, ironically. And they have won some type of a contest where they were going to go and have a reality show, kind of like a stream, which, you know, during that time they really didn't have so much of a thing. I mean, it existed, but not like it does now. I'm sure they didn't have StreamYard back then. And what they're going to do is they're going to stream a live feed at the old Michael Myers house. And so they won this giveaway. And Busta Rhymes is going to take them with him. And also in this film you have one of his lead characters, lead lead assistants, producers with him, camera operators, Tyra Banks in this film as well. And there's a little bit of a plot twist between those two as well. But like I said, I don't want to ruin the film. And so everybody decides, you know what, we're in. Let's go ahead and go to the old Michael Myers house and let's go ahead and film. And meanwhile, there are people that are casting somehow still, even in 2002, which this takes place 20 years after the original films, hence right after Halloween H2O. And they get to the house, and of course, in the beginning, nothing seems to be happening. And of course, as you would anticipate, Michael Myers shows up, played by Brad Lorray, and things start to go south. And that's pretty much the plot of the film. They have to survive as they are trying to do a live feed inside the old Michael Myers house for a reality TV show, basically. And for the essence of time, since I know most of you have seen this, I'm just going to go straight to my thoughts on it. When I seen this back in the day, I thought, my God, is this really how they're going to close out the franchise? This is before I knew Rob Zombie was going to be doing the franchise films himself. And I thought, man, you know, kind of what a way to end it, but I wasn't unsurprised because some of the history of other, franchises and their sequels. But now that I've watched it again, I don't feel like my thoughts have changed too much on it. Wasn't very. The gore wasn't there. Some of the picture was really grainy because they were doing like a shot on film, almost like a shot on video type situation throughout the house. There's a lot of screaming in this film, and more than the average, and not just for parts that people are being picked off, just regular screaming. Almost like it was like a screaming contest between two girls in the film, and that had nothing to do with some of the kills, to be honest with you. But there is a major plot in the film. There's a major twist that most of you know about that happens in the film. I thought that was a decent twist. I just don't feel like this film was executed properly. I loved the concept, but I just don't think it was done correctly. I mean, I liked some parts of it. I don't absolutely hate this movie. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. I don't hate it. I'm not going to rip it apart, but it's not my favorite. It is very, very, very low end, though, if I had to rank these films. Busta Rhymes, I've actually met him. He's a good dude in person. I can share that with you guys later, how I met Busta Rhymes someday. But overall, it's not what I wanted it to be. Fell flat for me then, fell flat for me now. But it is part of my, my favorite, one of my favorite characters of all time. One of my favorite killers. He's iconic, Michael Myers, and it is part of this franchise. And I'm gonna watch it still, and enjoy it when I do watch it. But it is what it is. Just not my favorite. So, anyways, tell me what you guys think of Halloween Resurrection. With the film, did you like it? Did you hate it? I pretty much know the answer for most people, but let me know what you think. Alright, this is Hobbs for Multipackmania as we were doing franchise packs. Catch up with you guys later. Peace.